And you should be thankful, because if they give you a lot of money, guess what? They're going to come to you and ask you, okay, you said you were going to do this. Where's your measure? Where's your measuring apparatus that you can use to measure your progress? And let's look at your accounting system to make sure that the money was spent where you said you were going to spend it. And if you don't do those things, first of all, if you can't prove that you have a plan, a project management plan to show how you're going to measure performance for your project target group, how you're going to distribute that progress, how you're going to attract these individuals, and how you're going to measure performance, you're not going to get the money anyway. But if you manage to get the cart before the horse and your program becomes prosperous and so forth, and then now they're going to come in and audit you. And if you don't have that, somebody's going to jail because you misappropriated funds. So we want to start doing things right. The hustle mentality, we want to use that for marketing purposes. But we need to be able to implement a strategy so we believe in each other. And we can work together and start creating. And the nonprofits, okay, listen. The difference between 80% of nonprofits are owned by black people. I read some statistics on that, which means that these are poverty vehicles of poverty. And some of them are going to rise to the top, just like, and most of it's probably, through funding apparatuses from the government, right? But a for-profit is designed to make a profit. But the for-profit needs individuals that are educated and knowledgeable in order to run a profitable enterprise. So we want to use our nonprofits, our spiritual centers, spiritual economic centers, as a training ground. That's why the percentages are so generous. It's not just for you to come up and get paid. We want to be a blessing to those around us, to ourselves, and to those around us. So a nonprofit is supposed to train a generation of leaders. Not only used to preserve the status quo and to improve upon that, but create a generation of individuals who are trained to step into the shoes of the for-profits. It's a machine. It's a machine. So that's our training ground, to produce qualified individuals from the birth until the time they graduate and go into the world. So now they're competent. Now the corporations have their training programs, right? That will build upon what you've already been trained to do. But we want our churches, we want our community institutions, and what I probably didn't mention before, we got the nonprofit institutions, we got our block clubs, and now we got our safe houses. So our young people aren't wandering in the streets. And I started this ministry on Friday evenings, and I have a message that I'm going to release shortly, a spiritual message of the week that you will be able to listen to and download. But we want this mechanism in our community so that way we can start looking out for each other. But this program is designed to tap into that $1.3 trillion that we spend outside of our communities. So we can start creating businesses and enterprises where we want to come and spend our money. We want to have clean businesses as well. But the nonprofit is supposed to be the training ground, the nurturing ground, where we produce good leadership. And good leadership at the individual level and at the household level. So you're not waiting for some leader to come and lead you. We all should know the same thing. Because this mindset, they knock off the leader, then the people scatter for another 1,000 years, 100, 200 years. What's going on with that? Okay. Put Build a university in your home. Learn to educate yourself. And one of the things that law school taught me, and you have to do it all the way through school anyway, is learn how to teach yourself. You gotta have discipline. Develop the love for reading. Make sure your young people are scholars. And the only way you do that is sit down with them. Tell them to read to you. Write you a letter. Give them an assignment. You don't have to wait till the teacher to give your child an assignment. Give them an assignment yourself. Remember, I used to tell my mother, I'm bored. She said, read a book. I'm bored. Read a book. Then she bought me these books that would come in the mail every month. I would get lost in it. When I was young, it was the Raggedy Andy books. Raggedy Andy, the series. I would get lost. It was like I was there. So I developed a love of reading. A love of reading. Okay. This is my call to action. Everyone. And the beauty about the internet is that this could be one-on-one. 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 And the journey, go to the website, put your name, your best email address in there, and you start getting a series of emails. Some of the stuff is going to go against what you've been taught. Research it on your own. Research it on your own. Get you to thinking. That's all this is designed to do, is to get you thinking. Okay. All right, my time is up for this weekly broadcast. And like I said, this is an individual journey. This is an individual journey. I've created an exciting journey. We're going to build upon this. And this is the foundation that we should have in our life. Go to the website, get your enrolled in a 30-day life plan, and it will help you to reevaluate your life. Like I told you before, every year and throughout the year, I evaluate my goals, look at where I am, the progress that I have made, and the things that I need to do to stay on task. Do you want to discover your spiritual power to live a prosperous life? Answer that yes or no. Do you believe that self-discipline is power and can lead to wisdom? Yes or no. Do you know that God gave you the power to improve your condition? Yes or no. If you could be taught to harness this power, would you be interested? Yes or no. Would you be interested in learning to manage your finances better? Yes or no. Would you be interested in starting a business or creating a plan B? Yes or no. Does generating enough income to get out of debt interest you? Yes or no. Are you interested in leaving an inheritance for your children? Yes or no. Is it important to be of service to yourself and others? Yes or no. Do you believe there can be power through unity, fellowship? Yes or no. Do you believe in helping yourself and others to become successful? Yes or no. Can you invest 10% of your time, less than 10% of your time? Actually, it comes out to 6.7%. For your time, talents, and treasures into a ministry that invests in developing you and your family, becoming your own building fund, where you start investing in your own growth and development. Yes or no. The Temple of Inner Peace and Prosperity and this ministry, this movement is open daily, 24/7. All you have to do is go to the website, powerthrough.unity.org or boardwalklifeplan.com, put your name, best email address, and get started. The doors of the temple are always open. And this is my call to action. Will you come? May we dwell in peace, prosperity, and wisdom together through unity of purpose. www.powerthrough.unity.org, www.boardwalklifeplan.com. This is yours truly, the Reverend Dr. Claud A. Sinclair. May God bless you and keep you. And you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Stand up tall. Take a deep, inhaling, cleansing breath. Let's get started walking this journey together. And I will be there to walk with you. May God bless you. May the God of creation bestow upon you all your dreams and desires, comparable to the energy, effort, and enthusiasm that you put into developing yourself and others around you. May God bless you and keep you. Till next time, peace, love, and prosperity.